A Chinese electric vehicle manufacturer, NIO continues to see strong demands for its luxury electric SUVs, even as it expands its electric vehicle inventory and develops new EV batteries. The chip issue, on the other hand, persists. Is NIO stock a good purchase at the moment? Stay tuned as we have a few mind-blowing facts about NIO throughout the video. Welcome back to our channel. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for us to provide you with more valuable content. In today's video, we're going to have a look into the reasons why NIO is being shorted hard. Please note that nothing mentioned in this video should be seen as financial advice. We're bullish on NIO as of right now, but a lot of things can change over the coming years and could bring a lot of variations. So don't just rush into our recommendations. There's always the risk of losing money by investing in the stock market. With that being said, let's get back. NIO is one of the most promising electric vehicle manufacturers. With a strong chance of becoming a global leader, they've carved out their own niche in the electric vehicle market because of their quick execution and talent. NIO has a lot of upside potential due to its top-tier competitive position in the world's largest electric car maker. It also has official backing in China, giving it a huge competitive advantage. In addition to its well-known brand, wide network, productivity improvements, and cutting-edge technology, it also has a successful reputation. For a variety of reasons, NIO stock could outperform this year. To begin with, NIO's price appears to be really attractive. The stock is trading at less than 5 times expected 2022 revenues, putting it well below Tesla, which is trading at over 15 times, and XPeng, which is trading at around 7 times. NIO short sellers are enjoying themselves this week, with the stock moving lower as investors await NIO's earnings call. According to Ihor Dusanowski, short sellers in NIO have won the largest short in the stock market this month and have suffered $14 billion in realized losses. Short sellers made $1 billion in mark-to-market profits on the 21st of January when NIO shares were down about 4%. Despite this, NIO shares have risen over 68% this year, prompting short sellers to rush to cover their holdings. The amount of NIO shares shorted has dropped to 29 million, down from 60 million at the beginning of January, according to the experts. The short position in NIO has dropped to 4% of the company's float, down from around 8% at the beginning of the year. NIO's short interest, which is a measure of the stock's price and a number of shares shorted, was roughly $36 billion, according to Dusanowski. According to analysis, this is more than any other stock and twice as much as the next largest short, Amazon, which is valued at $17 billion. Institutional participation could also be beneficial because it indicates that stocks like NIO are being shorted. To check this, you can utilize a variety of different websites, or you can search through large institutions' 13F filings. It's a good sign if the stock price is at an all-time low. Then you check the 13F filings and discover Morgan Stanley boosted their holding by 2 million shares last quarter. Large organizations handle assets worth billions, if not trillions of dollars. They have an infinite amount of patience. They were shorting while you were purchasing at $10. They were shorting when you borrowed to buy at $4. When you were flushed out at $2, that's when people started purchasing. Institutions frequently hold off on buying until prices are at rock bottom. You could be approaching the bottom if you're looking at a stock and thinking, "Oh my god, I can't believe it's this low," or "This doesn't make any sense." Short selling is more likely as you go closer to the bottom, especially if institutions have been purchasing. There is less incentive for Wall Street to influence the market once they've purchased all of the shares they want. According to 6 Wall Street analysts that have issued a 1-year NIO price target, the average NIO price target is $56.55, with the highest NIO stock price forecast at $70 and the lowest NIO stock price forecast at $45. It's like an elongated elastic band that snaps back in the other direction. The electric vehicle market in China is huge and growing quickly. From the beginning of 2021, the number of electric vehicles sold in China climbed by 178%. China accounted for more than 40% of global EV sales in the first half of the year 2021. This Chinese electric car company is to launch in 5 new European nations as part of a brand expansion strategy targeted at environmentally concerned drivers. Li Bin, also known as William Li, NIO's founder and CEO, spoke about the company's plans for Europe. According to Lee, 1 out of every 4 consumers who test drove a NIO ended up buying one, a higher percentage than in China. In addition to Norway, NIO will be in at least 5 European markets by the end of 2022, he said. Tesla enjoys a competitive advantage in the electric vehicle business because it was the first. The major mode of transportation will be electric vehicle. Many automobile manufacturers have begun to build their own electric vehicle models. Companies are still battling for market supremacy when a product category is still in its early stages of adoption. NIO was also the first firm in China to be recognized in accordance with UN Regulation No. 155, UN R155, on cybersecurity management systems and one of the first in the world. The UN R155 standard is the world's first mandatory vehicle cybersecurity standard, and it is widely used in Europe, the United Kingdom, Japan, and Korea. According to the company, the relocation will be critical to NIO's internationalization goals. According to Lee, NIO aims to serve consumers in more than 25 nations and territories around the world by 2025. NIO now has all of the necessary certifications to be operated in EU countries in the future. TÜV Rheinland, a German certifying authority, awarded the Power Swap Station, the DC Power Charger, and the AC Wallbox Power Home the European Conformity Certificate and TÜV Mark Approval Certificate. As a result, the products are available for purchase and usage in any European country. NIO had a quiet year in 2021, and as a result, it lost considerable ground to major competitors. But 2022 is already shaping up to be a very different year. NIO introduced 3 new models this year, beginning with the new ET7 flagship sedan in March, and it now appears that the second facility will be operational soon. The ES8, ES6, and EC6 are 3 luxury electric SUVs produced by the hot Chinese company. NIO's financial status is fundamentally improving. It has drastically decreased losses while significantly increasing top-line revenue. A wider range of vehicles, expansion into Europe, and breakthroughs in battery technology all open up new opportunities for growth. The EV wars, on the other hand, are heating up. The chip supply shortage is putting pressure on NIO in the short term. Battery shortages are becoming more of an issue for EV stocks in the long run. Long-term success for NIO will be determined by its ability to gain a significant part of the EV market while boosting earnings and expanding beyond China. NIO now outsources vehicle production, which is advantageous in the short term, but not long term. They were able to expand so swiftly because they have outsourced production in the near future. So there you have it, and with that, we've come to the end of our video. With continued success, NIO is going to be one of the most successful companies in the world, and we're absolutely positive that NIO stock has great potential and will hit a greater mark by 2022. We hope you enjoyed watching the video. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you found this video inspiring and want to see more, make sure to hit the like button and also subscribe to this channel for more updates. Leave a comment below on what you think about NIO stock. This will help us learn your take on it and improve our understanding. As you know, learning is a mutual process.